Archangel Michael. He's widely considered to be the most powerful of all archangels. The name Michael means he who is like God. In the Bible, we learn the importance of Archangel Michael, where he is called one of the chief princes in Daniel 10:13. Archangel Michael is usually depicted with a sword or carrying the scales of divine justice. Often Michael's sword is emblazoned by a blue flame, and he is depicted as wearing armour. The blue flame of Archangel Michael, along with his armour and sword, are symbolic of courage, strength, and protection. Archangel Michael has historically been the archangel associated with protecting humanity from the forces of darkness. So Archangel Michael is the mighty protector of all humanity. Among the angels, Michael is the supreme commander of the archangels and legions of heavenly forces known as the legions of light. Archangel Michael's power is symbolized in the element of fire and may appear in visions as a blue flame or a blue ray. His sword is made from sapphire and is associated with the discriminating wisdom that we develop as we attain higher levels of spiritual development. Michael's blue ray is also symbolic of the will of God. Michael's powers are derived from the will of the Creator. In the Gnostic tradition unearthed in the Dead Sea Scrolls, it is believed that the 7 archangels were present at the creation of the universe. Michael was one of the archangels who carried out the divine will and led the forces of light against Satan's minions, ultimately defeating them. The history of Archangel Michael. One of the earliest references to Archangel Michael is among the Chaldeans. In ancient Chaldea, Archangel Michael was considered to be a protective spirit and even a deity in his own right. And as a result, the figure of Michael, continually battling against the forces of evil, rose to prominence in the ancient world. In the Jewish tradition, Michael is the only angel mentioned by name in the Bible and is considered to be the protector of the children of Israel. Michael appears to Moses in the book of Exodus in the figure of the burning bush. In the Christian tradition, Archangel Michael is also known as Saint Michael, the patron saint of police officers. There is a long tradition of Saint Michael coming to the aid of those who invoke him. For instance, Joan of Arc saw Saint Michael and began hearing his voice of Archangel Michael when she was a girl of about 13. He visited her in a vision as a handsome young man surrounded by angels. Joan of Arc called upon him repeatedly for the courage and the strength necessary to meet her destiny. Michael's 4 essential functions. So Archangel Michael has 4 essential roles that he plays in the celestial hierarchy. These functions are battling the forces of darkness, protecting souls and delivering them from Satan's power, and assisting all of God's children, particularly at the time of death. And lastly, escorting the souls of the departed from earth to judgment. So if you want to call upon Archangel Michael for help, the archangels are willing and able to help us whenever we need it. All we need to do is ask. And this goes for the archangels as well, as our guardian angels. However, when you are calling upon Archangel Michael, it should not be for anything that seems trivial or that you can resolve yourself. Archangel Michael, like all angels, they are not bound by the physical limitations of space and time. So he dwells in the angelic realm, which allows him to appear to us whenever we need him. So when making requests of Archangel Michael, we should make sure that we take the following considerations. So we should request not to harm anyone. Requests must be framed in a positive manner and benefit everyone involved. And before you can invoke Archangel Michael to help others, you must have their permission to make requests on their behalf. And be sure that Archangel Michael is the right angel to invoke for your request. Michael is commonly invoked for protection, for courage, truth, and strength. So if you need healing, for instance, Archangel Michael might not be the correct choice. So how do we create the right conditions to receive divine guidance and assistance? There's several ways that we can call upon Archangel Michael. And first, you should create a sacred place in your home, just dedicated to the angels. So a small altar in a quiet, clean space in your home, and your intuition to decide whereabout you feel would be best suited for your angel altar. You might want to have a picture of Archangel Michael. You might want to have your crystals, essential oils, anything that invokes a calmness. You may even want to say a prayer, an invocation. Mighty Archangel Michael, empower me. I come to you of my own free will, asking you for help to put my life on the path of freedom, joy, and love. Give me strength, courage, and protection to walk my spiritual path and speak my truth. And I promise to use my freedom, my strength, my courage for the benefit of all beings. How might you know if Archangel Michael has heard you? Well, Archangel Michael, he is the loudest and clearest of all angels. So be sure to have a pen and paper handy to write down whatever comes into your mind once you invoke him. So invoking Archangel Michael, you will feel a release from fear and detachment from worldly concerns. And just trust that Archangel Michael and you can enjoy a life of freedom, peace, and love. Archangel Michael will lead us to a joyful life of higher truth, revealing hidden knowledge and helping us realize our full potential.